Hey, 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 what is going on, IK fam? I hope it is sunny where you're at. If it's Philadelphia, even better. Great show. Let's get right into it. And I can't wait because this is really has been a pretty highly requested video, and I'm excited that we're finally coming around to make it, which is going to be how are you going to min-max your jumper account every day? What do you do from start to finish when you log in? What should you be looking to do on a daily basis? We're going to cover all of that and more. Let's go. Now, when I first log in, as usual, I'll do any helps if necessary. And even though there's no helps, but I got 11 gifts, which is always nice. We'll go ahead and grab those. Thanks to the fam. Now, after we do this, right, again, online reward timer, pretty standard. We'll take a look at here, right, are there any events that we can participate in? Can we do a sign-in? Cool, we're going to go ahead and grab our sign-in. Is there anything below here? No, so I'll do that. Again, grabbing our daily deals, right, pretty standard for the things that you most likely do on your regular basis. We'll come up here, we'll grab our VIP, and then we'll do our daily claimable chest. We'll go over here and grab the nobility chest. Now after this, you've probably done a good portion of what you're going to do on a daily basis. Joking. Then we'll go to Hall of Immortals. Right, so Hall of Immortals, we'll do a free pull, see what we get. Nothing big, that's okay. We'll do this. We'll pull these. Again, the reason why we're not pulling the other ones, again, because we're always waiting for the 9 times, because you get 10 for the price of 9. Then after we do that, we'll check if there's any dailies. So do we have any of our daily missions? We'll grab the 20 chest. We'll then come down to alliance missions. We will see about grabbing our gift. We'll do the one click on the chests, which usually goes pretty quick, so that's always nice. Oops, I missed one. Here we go. Lovely. Now, we have finished that. The next thing we should do is check on our chests. So we'll go over here to Treasury. I'll click this. Got to make sure that we have these done. Because I'm probably going to be up here in about 12 hours, we'll go ahead and start that. After I do that, again, kind of already had Academy maxed, I will go and do my stamina. So we'll do Well of Time, right? Can we do anything here? I can. So we'll go ahead and bump these. We'll go 4-8. And again, we always like to kind of go top down, right? Highest to lowest. Awesome. And the other thing in Well of Time, right, let me touch on this. You always want to check to see if you can do the next one. I'm pretty close, but I need to wait till I'm probably about 24, 25. I've already done this at around 23.5, even switching up positions on the comp, and I just wasn't almost strong enough to do it. So got to wait a little bit longer. After I do that, again, right, always check your dailies for anything you do to make sure you're hitting those. Check your dragon, right, do you have enough gold that you're able to go ahead and do the upgrade? I think I'm still a little bit off. Even if I use these, yeah. So I still need almost like 1.1 mil. Even though I have the crystals, I'm good enough to go there, right? I still need a little bit more if I want to get this to 900. I'm still about 5, almost 5 short, a little more. So again, we'll go here, we'll hit this one. Now, on the jumper, after you do your Hall of Immortals pulls, right? You're going to go to Alchemy Labs, similar to other things, right? Again, you're going to dismantle any of the Immortals that you're not using. And then, again, just go ahead and do this, right? So all of these 3 that you see here, right, again, I'm not using any of these. I'll go here to my market. Now, because I haven't hit my 5,000 market growth achievement yet, I will just go ahead and just anything I see that's purple, I buy. Right? Doesn't matter what it is. If it's purple, I get it. Doesn't matter what the cost is. And that's because I already have my epics along with any of my primary March Immortals already locked, so I won't be getting rid of any of them. And so that allows me the freedom of just going through the market. I can get and click on all these purples, and then eventually, once I run out, which will be here in a moment, I will then go back to the market, and I just recycle. And then we do it all over again, right? And anytime you get immortal pieces that you want to keep, right, this is where you go through the lock portion, right, and you can see I can click here, click there, right, lock whoever I want, and then they'll never be dismantled, right, as you see me doing the one tap press. And then I'll go here, I'll re-click that because I got some more achievements on the dailies. We'll grab the 40 chest. Now that kind of rounds out what you'll do there, right? You're already going to collect Chronicles. You can't really do a lot more, especially after you max Academy. And then you can do some walls. You're not going to be able to gather resources because, as you can see, I'm pretty much already maxed here. Now, sailing, I will say this. I don't really believe in sailing on the jumper accounts because all the gold for sailing, you could still do 100 daily. You can still get your 100 daily chest even without doing the harbor. Even after you've maxed out all your buildings and your academy, you can still get the 100 daily chest. You just have to literally do everything that you possibly can to get it. Now, the next thing I'm going to look at is, can I actually train anything? So I'm at 178.8 over 180. So this is what I usually do. I'll go to Shieldman. And I will, let's just say I'll just drop down 28. I'll go 100. Okay, and then I'll go to Cav, or sorry, let me see, excuse me. We'll go to Spear. I'm at 47. Right, so I'll just drop these down to 20k. Right, and that's mainly because if I look at my troop, right, I'm running double cav up front with Bryn and Lancey Poo still. So now I freed up some space where I'm at 130, and I just train. Easy. Go to heal. Do I need to heal anything? Nothing. Okay. And then I'll just keep it going. Always, always train. Next, I'll take a look at any mails, right? So is there anything, any rewards that I could get? Is there an alliance mail that was sent out? Even though really as a jumper, right, you probably don't really necessarily have to read the alliance mails too much, but it is nice to somewhat be up to date on what's going on. And then I'll maybe go scroll through my alliance, and then I'll see if there's anything there too as well. Then, at this point, right, you're really just going to go outside of the city, right? If you need to do any garrison walls, sure. But I'll go outside of the city, and then you're just going to go through your standard routine of attacking gnome bosses until you have 3 treasury chests. For me, I think I'm still just doing 1s, even though I want to say I'm pretty close to be able to do 2s. But for now, I'll just do this just to show you the example, and then you're going to go back here, right? And keep in mind, you still will get gathering. Even though you're at max, every time you gather, it's still going to go towards the gathering achievement, or the gathering growth, wherever it is here, right? So it still goes towards this, right, of your vast and plentiful. Even though it's not accumulating on your above resources, it will still on the growth achievement. So that's why I say it's important to always keep gathering. And if you want to have these times be a little less, you can invest some EXP tomes, even if you just want to get your secondary marches on your jumper to maybe 10, right? That might just allow for you to not have to come and do these as often. And so you'll do the gnome bosses, then you'll go and attack the gnomes, and then you can have all 3 of your troops gather. Now, the next things is make sure you're checking your resources, your other, right, if there's anything you can get for gold, right, always turn these things into gold. If you get an optional chest, which this is a medium resource package, meaning you get 1 of everything. But for any of the optional chests, like this one here where you can choose, always do gold. You should always do gold no matter what, but even more so on the jumper. Then you'll go into Alliance, of course, do your donations. We're going to be a good member, and we're going to donate to the recommended. We're going to go through this. After we do that, we're going to do the claim all button so we can get any of the additional resources there that have been generating from the cities that we control, which at this point now isn't a lot. And then we'll come out, we'll do Ruins. Now, Ruins is probably the last big final frontier, right? The recommendation here on Ruins is, even though, excuse me, dear Lord, even though I am going really slow with these, Ruins cannot be underestimated. If you are doing a jumper, you need to max Ruins ASAP. Like ASAP Rocky max them. Like it is your day job, midday job, and night job to do nothing but max Ruins. And that's because the sooner that you max Ruins at level 1, 2, and 3, the sooner you're going to get access to the purple markers, which is going to be the special tile ruins, right? And you can only get those after you 100% all 3 of these. And on top of that, they only show up as clues, meaning that you can't look around the map like you can for level 1, 2s, and 3s once they unlock for level 2s and 3s, and then find them that way. You can only generate them by clues, meaning that the sooner you can get to those, or the sooner you do 100% on each of these level 1, 2, and 3s, the sooner you'll get to those kind of level 4, if you want to consider it that. So that's pretty much covers what you're going to do in your daily routine. And I hope that everyone at least found, I know this video is probably going to be a little shorter, but that kind of goes through what you're going to do on your jumper daily to really min-max, right? The last thing I would say on the Immortals is just make sure you're leveling them up as you can. right? So anytime you can level, I like to personally go front line to back line. And again, right, you'll check to see if you can level any of them up this way with star levels. Can I level boost? I can't. Can I go here and click on to level any of these guys up? They're all at 30, so I can. I'll click that. Then I'll go Bryn. Can I level up Bryn? I can't. Now can I do equipment on anyone? Is everyone at 25 or 26? Okay, so it looks like I'm working on Helen. So I'll see if I can upgrade any of these. I can. Awesome. So I'll just do a couple. And then after I do that, right, I'll go back into my alchemy lab and I will see if I'm able to do any of the alchemy lab dismantling for my for my equipment. So I'll go here, right? I'll just do a bunch of one-click places, right? If I've already looked at all my other immortals on my other marches and they at least have equipment pieces on them aside from my primary march, then I'll go here, I'll dismantle all these, and then whatever I can reinvest into my primary march, I'll go and do it, right? So I don't think I have enough now to upgrade her to 29. Yeah, I think I'm definitely a little short, about a third, right? But that's what I'll do, and then I'll just, again, you keep generally progressing and leveling them up as you go. And that's kind of how you're going to go about min-maxing your account on a daily basis. Now, I do hope this helps, and some of you do find it at least somewhat enjoyable or helpful to an extent. And again, if you have a different process that you like to go through your jumper, if there's any comments, feedback, please feel free. You guys can leave that down in the comment section below the video. That is it for me. Until next time, as usual, we'll catch y'all later.